Hey friends, it's Crystal. Today, I either have an important wake up call for you or you're gonna think I'm completely crazy. Okay, the creative experience that you have may all just be an illusion. What? What am I saying? Seriously, this is what I found out about myself when I was doing the Busy Mom vs. Daily Grind, the 30-day challenge that I did back in June. It forced me to do something creative every day. And eventually I moved into art journaling. And this was my very first art journal. And I can't even explain what happened in my mind because as soon as I put that brush to paper for the very first time, my very first art journal, my mind exploded. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Something's not right here. My mind, my hands are not connecting. I don't know what the hell happened. I was like, I couldn't explain what was coming out. It wasn't what was in my mind. It wasn't what I expected. And you know what? I spent over a year researching, looking at other people's art, reading books, taking art journaling classes, all that, over a year without touching a brush to paper, without opening a single art journal. Crazy. Am I crazy? Or have you done this too? Is it just me? Seriously, let me know this because I don't know. I don't know what happened. You get stuck. I'm seriously, the internet is like a blessing and a curse at the same time. You have all this knowledge at your fingertips, but you can get sucked in to this time warp. Researching, you call it researching, right? I do the same thing. I think we all do. You research. You're in this time warp. All of a sudden, you wake up. Where the heck did the time go? But the problem is, this tricks your mind into thinking that you're gaining all of this experience. And this is what happened to me. All that knowledge that I sucked in, all those images that I was looking at, my mind was tricked into thinking that I experienced this for myself. So when I finally put that brush to paper, nothing was matching up. It doesn't matter. All this knowledge in your mind does not matter until you implement it, because that very first time you put that brush to paper, you start at the beginning. Doesn't matter. All that knowledge doesn't matter. You start at the beginning every time. And I was blown away. Because, I'm an experienced crafter and I expected to be able to just do it, but it doesn't matter. You start at the beginning every time. It's like, take for example, a doctor. I know this works differently in real life, but say a doctor goes to school, he learns the books, he takes the tests, he's learning all this stuff, but he gets good grades? Is he as experienced as the guy who's done surgeries for the last 30 years? It doesn't match up until you start doing it, experiencing it for yourself. That's when you get the real experience. So obviously you need to learn the new techniques in order to move forward, but the big difference here is implementation. You can't let yourself fall into the trap of learning without implementing. You need to learn, implement, and implement as you go. You can't suck all this information in and then expect to be able to just go ahead and do it. Right? This is what I want you to do this week. I want you to keep my experience in mind and don't move on to learning the next technique until you've tried or almost perfected that first technique. Learn, implement. Don't get stuck in that research time warp. Don't do it anymore. Seriously, I was in it for a year. And I know it sounds so simple, learn, implement, but I was stuck in it for a year. This time warp. I don't know what the hell happened. Seriously, let me know. Is this like a record? is it a record, or have you done something similar? How long have you gone in research mode without actually doing something? Let me know. Please comment and tell me this. And I also want to hear about what you're going to do this week or today. What are you going to do today that you've previously learned or had an idea about and haven't done yet? Tell me what you're going to do. Leave me a comment below. Let's chat about this, because I don't know, am I just crazy or what? Okay, you gotta let me know here. I hope to talk with you down below, and I'll see you again next week. Bye bye.